Hey, hello everyone, and welcome to the second online tournament series for the European Online Tournament Series. Oh. I hope that came clear. Alright, I'm here with Hayate, the legend, the competitor from France, and amazing streamer, teacher. Welcome.
Thank you a lot. Welcome everybody, and I'm excited to see this second tournament of European Online Series.
Yeah, this will be really exciting. First, let's see what kind of a bracket we have here. Lots of good players, and the first match on stream will be Set versus Mozarus, and second will be Habaduba versus Doppa, so really strong players to start with. I actually played Mozarus just yesterday, a really good Seongmina player.
Oh, he's playing Seongmina? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know his country, like from which community?
Poland, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see different countries.
Yeah, you can even see actually there Mozarus PL, presumably standing for Poland.
Okay.
That's a strong player, and actually plays the Siegfried matchup really well, frustrating me quite a bit.
Oh yeah, it's the Siegfried Mina matchup. Oh. I think you have to ask Pontequator, who is pretty good in that matchup, right?
Yeah. For sure. Okay, our players ready go. Let me just as the match is starting, remind you that we have a sponsor here. Our sponsor is G Fuel, and I want to give a shout out to G Fuel, the official drink of esports. Since 2004, G Fuel has been providing streamers like PewDiePie and Dr. Disrespect with energy, sponsoring them. And they've just released their new French vanilla flavor. And if you complete their sponsor quests in the Matcherino page, G Fuel adds to the prize pool. And for each one of the quests completed, be sure to go to matcherino.com. Alright.
Yeah, and the match has started already, and we have Set Tira, who is trying to press. He gets a back throw here.
Yeah.
No punish.
Taking
here.
Early advantage. I think Set to me would be the favorite here.
Oh yeah, probably. His Tira was pretty amazing since the start, I think. But this is a ring out. I'm not sure it was guaranteed. I think he tried to roll or something like that. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice damage.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, Set was actually in the last chance qualifiers for last season. He did get to the grand finals, so didn't quite make the top 8 for the final tournament, but really close. Lost to Habaduba.
Yeah. Nice 6A little it here. Nice usage of this move. I've seen something very interesting in that first match, that Mozarus was interrupting Tira's Wild Rising B. I don't see a lot of players doing this. It's actually very good, because you can interrupt with I-16 attack before she goes for second.
Yep.
So he seems to know the match pretty well, but now he gets a lot of damage here, and the back throw.
Oh, that was really good round for Set.
Yeah, he had some trouble fighting in the first round. Oh,
I think it's always difficult at first to get adapted to Seongmina.
Oh, and the Soul Charge Sungmina was probably a 6-6-A to get in now. He goes for the 8 APC. What a match! 6 AB again.
Oh, tried to finish with a throw again, and there. Okay, Mazaris kind of surprisingly to me take the first match, but that was really strong. Like I said, a very good Mina player and shouldn't be underestimated.
Yeah, he seems to know. He seems to know the matchup. Like I've seen some reaction from him versus Tira's string attacks. So yeah, we might have a very tight match.
Yeah, the first match was definitely very tight, and the last round there was about that one throw break for Mazaris, and then his throw went through instead.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, Seth was trying to backthrow him a little too much. I guess he was thinking that he would not back escape it. Okay, nice. No
It's
finish.
always going very well again for Mazaris the first round. Really nicely done. Kind of everything working for him there.
Yeah, his space management seems pretty great for now. Oh, and what? I think he missed his buffer. He tried to sidestep and get maybe the connection issue. I don't know. Oh, the unblockable from Seth.
Yeah,
but
now
still,
the 50-50 machine of Song Mina doing a lot of work here.
Yeah, the Oki Zeme loop.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost half of his soul charge by backstepping. And now, oh, 2 throw break.
Oh, he tries to go for the 4-8.
Oh, this was a good option, the 4A. I really like how he plays this Song Mina here, because when you block Jolie's A+B, it's really hard to get out of that situation, and he uses
both players GIing at the same time. That's quite funny. But yeah, really good stepping also from Mazaris so far, but now Seth gets a critical edge to take the lead in this round. Just barely.
Again, 8 A+B working pretty well again.
Nice.
Crusher. Wow, this will be a punish.
Won't quite kill.
Kill? No, I don't think it will kill, but oh, nice. Oh, and the same throw. The same throw to end that match.
Yeah, I guess always Seth was only breaking back throws there, and always got hit by that normal throw instead.
Yeah, and also when you're playing Soul Calibur, one thing that is very important to know is the concept of not abusing things. If you do not abuse something, it's really hard for the opponent to keep the track, like to keep the tracking of how much time you did use the front or the back grab.
Yeah.
And the fact that he wasn't using it so frequently, he just used this front grab to end the match, the entire match.
Yeah, that's right. And I often find that many players, when you face them, you can sort of test them, and they will almost exclusively only break either front or back, and they never change. And that's a problem. That if you're doing that as a habit, I often find myself I've gotten into the habit of only breaking back throws because a lot of people go for it. But then when somebody notices it, you can be in trouble.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of. I mean, you have to play versus different players, because if you only play versus certain type of players who only try to back throw, then you will have really bad habit, and it will be very hard to change this.
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to see Habaduba versus Doppa next. Congratulations to Mazaris. That was really impressive, and Actually, I shouldn't
very-
be surprised because I've played him a lot before. Good player.
Yeah, very clean, and Seth is really a strong player. Like you said, he finished in the final of the last chance qualifier, so he's a pretty strong guy.
He can definitely make top 8s and has done before in tournaments like this.
Yep.
Okay, just so everybody's aware, we have a Matcherino link, and we have $140 something, I believe, in the bank right now at Matcherino, and please use the code provided on the stream
Welcome to the stage of history.
to donate, get that free $50 to the Matcherino prize pot. And if you can donate, that would be greatly appreciated to support the community, support these players who are entertaining here us and spending a lot of time each weekend taking part in these tournaments.
Yep. And yeah, we're gonna have Ivy versus Raphael. This is a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, what do you think? These are, I think, two of the best characters in the game. Ivy
of
still,
course.
even after the nerfs. But who has the advantage in this particular matchup?
I'm not a player of Raphael, so I will probably say wrong, but I would guess Ivy has trouble keeping Raphael out because Raphael has one of the best gap closer in the game, which is 6-6B. It's like covering half of the screen, being very quick. But Ivy has very strong punishment option. I mean, with punish option, like when she crouch with full crouch 1B extra. So I would say Ivy has to play different in that matchup for sure. I don't know if she has trouble, but she has to play different because she cannot really keep out Raphael.
Yeah, the very close first round there, but Habaduba just clutching it out at the end there.
Yeah, and 6-6B into the low grab.
It kind of looked like Raphael was a little bit too close, but nope, it worked.
Yeah, he tried to reversal edge, but as you know, reversal edge starting frame is pretty late. And again, a throw. This is a very good option from Ivy, but
The big advantage
Habaduba-
now.
yeah, Habaduba has to sidestep more. And reversal edge, why doing this?
And they did nerf Ivy's infamous what is that move, 6-6A, a little bit for season 2, but it's still an amazing step catcher.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this, oh no confirmer, too bad. That is a problem of playing online. It's very more different and more harder to play some character who needs to confirm their options. Like when you do 6-6B with Raphael, you have to confirm if it's blocked or not. A nice whiff punish here with a critical edge. I don't know if it will kill because Raphael has a little... Okay, it kills.
Yeah, it kills. Raphael's, the critical edge has an amazing range. I
Yeah.
think that's also
Yeah.
one reason why he's such a good character, because you can whiff punish with the CE from basically anywhere.
Yeah, but in exchange, his critical edge is doing a little less damage than the most ones.
Yeah, that is true. It's a little less damage than Siegfried, whose critical edge is sort of similar. Because
Yeah, but
it's also
Siegfried
safe.
1 is faster, so Siegfried 1 is slower. Sorry.
Yeah,
so,
2 frames slower.
Yeah. Oh, nice pressing here, and Habaduba might take this. Maybe last mix-up. Going for 6B, 6B, and low.
I always get caught by that string. Disgusting.
Yeah, and you have to know that this is not guaranteed, even on neutral. You can block the low.
Yeah,
But if
it's
you try to
it's not
block
very
it-
unsafe.
Yeah, it's minus 16, I guess. So
Is it? Yeah, it might
you
be.
can block it on neutral it's minus 16, but the problem is if he does the mid, then you will get hit by a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a really good mix-up, really.
Yeah, it's really good to end the match. In Soul Calibur, it's always a good option to do the low attack to finish the round.
Yeah, even those attacks that are like -6 on hit lows, like Siegfried's 2A, suddenly for finishing matches, they become pretty good moves.
Yep. And this is the first special throw from Dopa. Oh, nice throw break. It might be a wall combo here.
Yeah, this is why Ivy is so strong. Like, if you guess right and duck at the right time, you get huge damage. It's like 80 damage,
Yeah,
just like that.
Yeah, the damage is crazy. That's what I was talking about. Is Raphael relies a lot on high attacks and a lot of vertical attacks. And in both situations, Ivy gets a lot of damage. Like, if she sidestep and does 2-2A little it, or if she crouch and here 2-2A little it.
Yeah.
So a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's whether it's crouching at the right time or sidestepping at the right time. Huge combos for Ivy. And also the jumping works too.
Yeah, and the jumping beat, right?
Yeah, it's an incredible move.
So here, I would say Habaduba has to use a little more his horizontal low attacks and his horizontal mid attacks to keep Ivy respect him a little more and not trying something crazy. Oh, this combo is crazy, man.
It seemed like he immediately listened, caught him with the horizontal, and immediately the death combo with the ring out.
Yeah, Raphael is probably a high tier character because of that damage and ring out and wall potential.
Yeah,
It's like crazy.
the character just doesn't seem to have many, if any, weaknesses to me. Raphael, one of my most difficult matchups.
I mean,
do you think?
He's not. He don't have good horizontal. Actually, really not good at keeping you from sidestepping.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that is the classic Raphael weakness.
Yeah,
But
but he compensated because he has the neutral. So, I mean, you can sidestep. You still have to guard because he can just wait and press a button.
Yeah.
Oh, 4B.
Oh, drops the combo there, unfortunate. But still, big life lead now for Doppa.
Yeah,
This
life
decisive
lead
round.
and meter lead.
Yeah. Oh, gets the summon suffering. Not summon suffering, it's the...
Yeah, this is very hard right now for Abaduba. Abaduba is trying to come back. He might come back with any ring out combo right here. Oh no! The 2-2K. One of the
And
best moves also from Ivy.
You think so? It's a really good move.
Yeah, it's one of the best Ivy's move. It has always been one of the best Ivy move, like in previous Soul Calibur. Now in Soul Calibur 6, it does not knock down at tip range,
Yeah.
but it's an horizontal low, which where she does crouch a lot, so it's very strong.
Yeah, it does go even under some mid horizontals, like I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Siegfried 3A4, it crouches under easily.
Yeah, it's a super tick crouch, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so strong, because it's also working defensively, and it's also working if the opponent is trying to guard. So it's very strong.
Okay, I am not seeing
Nice wall.
this match. I got kicked out of the match.
Okay. So very quick first round here from Abaduba, who gets his wall combo into ring out. Now, 3 being countered, not confirming the max damage combo. Oh, be careful, Dopa is trying to reverse ring out him. Not working very well. Not confirming the low grab. Oh, last maybe pressure. Dopa is cornered and he's trying the reverse ring out, missing it. And this very good punishment from Abaduba, who gets a lethal hit.
Yeah, that should have been a ring out earlier for Ivy, shouldn't it? when he got the
Probably.
reverse launch.
Yeah, probably. And now he's using his meter because he might lose that match if he's not. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Doppa can still make a comeback. Let's see.
Yeah, be careful of the ring. Nice pressure. And again, second meter here. Oh, he was too close. And Habaduba managing to come back in that match 1-1 very quickly. Oh, sorry, it was
2-1.
2-1. Okay, sorry.
Habaduba takes it. Very, very close set, but that final match was all Habaduba. But I think Doppa kind of dropped the ball by not getting that ring out there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Could have changed it. But well
Yeah,
done,
that's
Habaduba.
very-
One of the strongest players, I think, actually. Didn't he do really well last week?
Did you only play Raphael in tournaments?
Yeah, I think Habaduba has played some other characters too, but lately mostly Raphael.
Okay. Yeah, I played him like months ago. He was trying to learn Killing.
Yeah, I've never seen his Killik, but I have seen his Cervantes and I forget now who else. But yeah, pretty how would you say, player who can do a lot of play a lot of characters quite well.
Yeah. That often is the case with players that are very good at understanding the game and are more technical. Like there is some I think it's James Chain in the Street Fighter community who explains that. He says that there is 3 types of
Welcome to the
players.
stage of history.
There are players who are more technical. There are players that are more instinctively playing, and there are some players who are more good at execution, like doing very, very good execution. And I think the technical players, the players who knows very well the game and understand the game and understand all the matchup, are generally the players who can play a lot of characters.
Yeah,
Because they understand the world and they can apply to every character.
this is correct. We are now in the next match, which is Sekirei versus Tao Kakameo. So
Yes,
weird.
Sekirei is a very good French player, a new French player.
yes, she even in the European Team League, kind of surprisingly to me, she managed to beat Holy Carp 5 games
Oh,
before.
right.
Yeah, it was really, really impressive. Maybe the best set I've seen.
In the Talim Ivy matchup.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is one of the matchups that most Ivy players are agree to say that it's very, very hard for Ivy.
yeah, it definitely looked like Holy Carp was struggling with Talim just staying at Ivy's face all the time.
Yep. And for now, Sekira has already taken the first round. She's
Yeah,
doing
lots of
full mix-up.
pressure.
Yeah, maybe it will be the time right now to... Oh, very hard. Very, very hard for Tao Kakameo.
Yeah, Tao is a strong player too, and a streamer. Plays several characters, including Cassandra, Tira, Hilda.
Okay.
Do you think she should switch, or is Cassandra the way to go in this matchup?
Not sure, but Cassandra has very interesting tools like a Knight 10 close range tool, etc. So I would say Cassandra has the tools to fight Talim.
It seems a comeback is still possible here. Takes
Yep.
the third round.
Yep, but I maybe see one problem here is that, as you know, Cassandra's mechanics, especially if she uses some of her moves with the blue sparks, she loses some guard stamina.
Yeah, and
and
already
Talim is-
flashing red.
Yeah, and Talim is a very, very strong character if she starts walking on the guard stamina. So it might be very hard to deal. But for now, Sekira is not really trying to do damage in the guard stamina. Maybe she will change.
Yeah, doesn't Talim even have a lethal hit that works when the opponent is flashing red? Or something like that.
Yeah, I think she has two lethal hit. One is if she breaks the guard, like if there's a guard crush.
Yeah.
And another one, I guess it might be full coach 1A plus B if it hits when the opponent has his guard flashing red. But the move is not very, very hard to. It's not easy to use. And now it's 2-2, going for full soul charge. Nice GI. It might be the end here. Last mix up.
Yeah, so much pressure from Sekirei there.
Yeah.
Eventually making Tao guess wrong on defense.
Yeah, and that's maybe one of the few matches I have seen when I didn't see a critical edge from a Talim player.
Yeah, actually, really interesting. And I have played Sekirei before, and she does go for that wake up and random critical edge sometimes, but not here.
I mean, every Talim does this. The move is so forgiving, like.
Yeah, it gives you a free mix-up, basically, even on block.
Yeah, and it's also one of the best gap closer of the game, so you can really not keep out Talim when she's just running at you and pressing the critical edge.
Yeah, and
You press the
tech
button,
jumps.
you risk something.
I mean, how many times have you done this? You've run up on wake up to finish Talim with a low, and suddenly the critical edge jumps over your
Yeah.
low, and yeah.
If
So
it was a high attack, it will be really, really better to manage. But it's a middle horizontal attack, which you cannot do anything about it.
Exactly.
Beside backdashing, which is not easy to do.
Yeah. Why does it have to be safe to?
And Bloxton. And Bloxton.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
amazing.
crazy. A very nice presser here from Sekiro, who takes the first round. Having now a pretty good advantage in that match.
Yeah. Now
yeah,
slight
the
life lead, but
ledge.
doesn't go for the back turn.
Oh, nice pressure here from Takahata.
Oh.
Very, very well played.
Yeah, but they're just kind of going back and forth. Neither player taking advantage for very long.
And you see, this is a very good option from Cassandra. Her AA is so quick. When Talim tries to play around by doing her string attacks and trying to not commit in the end of the string, Cassandra can just press AA and it will punish the two options, which is very,
Yeah.
very strong.
And Tao, I think, finished that round with AAA.
Yeah, but
Finishing
her
the string.
guard is flashing red. This might be very dangerous. Okay, really good choice here from using the soul charge. But Sekirei answer with her own soul charge will be very hard. She's pressing to break her guard right now. Doing 66, doing the low. No, it doesn't hit. And the guard crush happening.
Yeah, perhaps fortunate that the God Crush did happen in that round, so at least Tao can start this round with a clean slate.
Yeah, it was clearly a big opportunity for Takao Kameo to take that round. Oh, and this was tech trap. Yup.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Don't stack after Talim's knockdowns you with her special throw, because of that huge tech trap.
Yeah, lots of damage too. Not too much scaling.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and pressure. She has to do the God Impact here. If she doesn't God Impact the strings, she can not really defend versus Thallium.
Yeah, and it seemed that sometimes managed to dodge one attack, but then like stood right back up to being hit by the string. Just couldn't punish it in time.
Yep.
But well done, Sekirei. Pretty close match, but Sekirei takes it 2-0.
I think Thallium is the character archetype between, I would say, 2B and Maxi, because like 2B, if you don't know anything about Thallium and if you don't know how to react to her offense, you will just get crushed. Like, it's not even skill based. It's just you don't react, you're just blowed up. Like it's a shoulder that you cannot push away. But she also has some Maxi in her way of fighting, because when she whiffs something, she still has an option. Like when she whiffs something, she can try to back jump, she can try to sidestep. So it's not easy for defensive player to just wait and see her whiffing and say, okay, now she whiffed, I can try to whiff punish her. No, you cannot, because she can just back jump, she can just jump away, she can just sidestep. So it's like Maxi, she can loop her stance, which is also very strong.
With Maxi, you get those positions if you don't know how he works. Like you think, oh, now is my opportunity, and then you get heavens guarded.
Yeah, exactly.
The stage of history.
So much fun. So much fun. But yeah, I definitely agree.
So that's the character what I would call Scrub Killer. Like if you don't know the matchup, you'll just blow it up.
Yeah, this game
and now it would
has
be
a few.
Nightmare.
Nightmare actually one of those characters also.
Yeah, and this Nightmare, I really like this Nightmare, because it's one of my best French player right now. It's new player named Ventras, and I really like how he plays his Nightmare. He's always very creative, and he's taking risks. He plays very well. I don't know if he knows the Tira matchup. Maybe it will be his weakness here.
Yeah, Nekusen, a very strong Tira player, so it won't be easy. But let's see. I have never seen Ventras play before. You say he's a newer player? How long has he been playing Calibur?
I don't know. I never seen him playing competitively in any Soul Calibur besides Soul Calibur 6. And for now, I didn't see him. We didn't see him playing offline. So this is very new player, like maybe 4 or 5 months.
Okay, very interesting. But clearly has good instincts for.
Yeah, he's very strong for how much time he played.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he has hard time finishing that round, and he gets that last 2k.
Yeah, very good. Oh, that was a big risk, but not too badly punished.
Yep. I really like his 668 pressure. And the critical edge got interrupted here. He lost the bar.
Yeah, now huge pressure for Nekusen.
Yep, it's very hard right now for Ventras to deal with this pressure. He seems he don't have a good answer. He's trying to do the armor moves, but it doesn't work. So he has to change. He has maybe to play with more with GI or maybe walls, sidestep.
Yeah,
oh, be careful of the wall, be careful of the wall. Oh, not at the range.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising that Nightmare's throw range let him down there.
Yep, was a little it. Nixon playing so well right now. Oh, it will be enough.
Oh,
yes.
what a read! Yeah, this is why Nightmare is always dangerous.
Yeah,
if he guesses
this
right, huge.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the huge rewarding character in the game. Like, maybe the best rewarding character in the game. And this will be a ground splat. Oh no, this will be a free combo! Yes!
Oh.
Yeah, because the block stun gives him a free combo. This is
Yeah,
very
and-
dangerous at the end of the wall.
And Nikusen is flashing red, really difficult to come back from.
Yeah, and how good Vantras has been.
Big
back-
whiff!
Oh, yeah, big whiff and literally from Nixon. Nixon has a chance to come back here.
Yeah, and
He also has,
Okay.
has a bar. Oh, nice crouch! This will be enough. No, this won't be enough. I think.
not quite.
Oh, and he's in Coda now. Oh, last read. And it seems that Vantras don't really know this string. It tried
wow.
to attack.
Nekusen made like 3 perfect reads from low health to just steal that match there.
Yeah, and like I said, Vantras is a very, very
Welcome to the stage of history.
soak player. Like, you see, he was getting dominated, and then he gets 2 or 3 rewards, and then he was dominating the match. So
Yeah, you
Very
must feel bad after that, because kind of feel robbed. Just because he didn't even make a mistake, really, to start. Like, AGA in that moment, really smart, but just got ducked. And
yeah,
critical edge punished, and from there it went all wrong.
oh, and both players activating their special features. Now Tira buying in Jolly. Night Terror charge for Vantras right now. Going for the guard pressure. He's mixing AGA and vertical attack. Nice 6 BB from Nekusen. Yeah, rising kick, nice. Seems to know the Nightmare matchup. And
Yeah.
Jolly's A plus B.
Yeah, takes
One
the
of the
first
moves.
round quite convincingly.
Yeah, pretty well played from Nekusen. Seems better in understanding and applicating the matchup.
But Ventress really uses some interesting
Oh, be
moves. Even
careful!
even had the
Yeah.
drop kick there.
Yeah, hey, oh, this one!
Nice stance dancing
Yeah,
to mix him up.
this guy is absolutely extremely dangerous near the wall or the edge. Really, I never seen a Nightmare who is so much dangerous. Oh, this little hit. Be careful. The wall and the wall is will be no.
Yeah, looked a little bit like it could even be a ring out, but no.
Yep. Yeah. And,
Okay, interesting stance dancing.
yeah, he's just trying to play with the reaction, like oh, be careful.
Wow, that's so
Be
high.
careful. Yes. Oh, this will be maybe a worth punish. Yes. And Nekusen having really hard time finishing those matches, but he managed to take the lead 2-1.
Yeah, the jump kick there whiffing was just a little bit too risky. And it does help Nekusen here that Tira's backstep is really good. Manages to get those
Back
whiffs.
grab. Oh, nice 3B. Tira's doing a lot of damage in Gloomy, and Soul Shard activation from Vantras. Getting countered.
Nice whiff punish.
Oh, guard damage.
Oh, just runs into the ring blade.
This might be the last mix up. Nice. And the kick. Wow, what a round. All the rounds are so tight.
Yes, extremely close. And here we are in a decisive round once again.
Yeah, everything in that round will be so much important. And Gloomy 3B again, activating his soul attack. Block the low. Okay, got the whiff punish.
Ventress facing a wrong way there briefly,
Oh,
but
be
gets the advantage.
careful! Nightmare damage. Oh, nightmare damage! Be
this-
careful! What's the holy?
I
He
thought
missed
it
the
was going to
combo.
be a ring out.
Oh, nice 3A! And this might be the last mix-up! 6-6A plus B, and again, a round which ends with Netsuken buying, Nekusen buying like maybe 20% of life, or 10% of life left.
Yeah, well done, Nekusen. 2 games to 0, but both were extremely close. Did Ventress drop a ring out combo there?
I'm not a Nightmare player, so I don't know if he could have done 3B into ring out.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but looked good for a moment there, but not quite, but clearly a strong Nightmare player.
Yeah, very dangerous, and the fact that he's playing aggressively is important with Nightmare, because you have to take risk. Like, you cannot really play safe with the character.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, the kind of reward you get for guessing correctly, I guess, can only be rivaled by Ivy and Astaroth.
He's just saying me that he missed his 6-6K and it was a ring out combo.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But good effort anyway. Let's see who we are going to have next. Who do we have?
Yeah, he will
Andy
be
Rue.
Loser side. So
yeah, we are going to have Andy Rue versus Neon, so it's all UK matchup coming up next.
Andy Rue, okay. Quite a long
Andy
time
Rue.
I didn't see him play him.
Yeah, he's one of the best players in UK, I think, and really good Zasalamel. Actually, last week when I was playing this tournament, I lost to him just before top 8 on loser's side, and it was in a decisive round at 1 game all. And actually, it was interesting to me because it was the first time I'd played him since Xbox days in Soul Calibur 5, and it was a good game, but. I feel like I had a chance there, but didn't quite take it.
Yeah, he's definitely he was one of the 2 most impressive UK player when the game launched. Like with Olicarp and Andy Rue was really the 2 guys which were very how I say this, very ahead in their time. And then you have other UK players who started to be very strong.
Yeah, other players have risen, but in season 1, I think they played each other in quite a few finals in the UK.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Neon has left the room. Okay, there he is. Just waiting for Andy Rue. So this is, I presume, Neon does, of course, play many characters. Plays around, but I presume it's going to be Talem against Andy's Zasalamel. What do you think about this matchup?
I started to play Zasalamel a little bit, but I really don't know if the character managed Talem really well. I would say one of the best thing to do versus Talem is having a good take crouching attacks. So you need good take crouching attacks, which is, I don't know, the only thing he can do with Zasalamel is 4-6B, which is a very good take crouching attack.
Yeah, but it is unsafe.
Yeah, it's unsafe, but Talem's punishment is not that good.
Yep,
Unless you use her Soul attack.
Yeah, usually Talem's punishment just sort of gives her a frame advantage to go into the string pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
But okay, while we're waiting, let me promote Matcherino. Matcherino once again. So we have a Matcherino page here for Soul Calibur European Online. For this week, we have $10.70 contributed so far, but I think there are still codes, so please use them to add to the prize pool for free. And if you can donate, that's of course greatly appreciated, especially during this kind of a time now, during the coronavirus pandemic, when we don't have offline tournaments. So these online tournaments really are the place to, compete and show what everyone can do in this community. And
Yeah, definitely.
it's great to see support.
I will use this. I have one thing to do. I'm coming back in a few seconds.
All right. I will just. What can I blabber on while we're waiting for Andy? Andy, where are you? I will say I've been thinking of playing Haomaru lately, but everybody knows me as a Siegfried player, of course. And if I ever started competing with another character, I think right now Haomaru would be the most interesting to me. We haven't seen very many Haomaru players in tournaments yet. Of course, we haven't had offline tournaments lately, but I think he's a very interesting character with lots of potential. Okay, here we have Andy Rue and
Yes.
Neon ready to go.
So, yes, but people are not very confident, I guess, playing armor yet, because understanding character takes quite a long time to optimize your character and optimize your matchup. So
Yeah, especially in Soul Calibur 6, most characters, and Haomaru is maybe even more complicated to learn than most. So many unique mechanics. But here we go.
Don't hesitate, guys, to donate to the matter, by typing exclamation donate. We have already 114, and we really want to give as much as we can to those players who are entertaining us.
Absolutely. Okay, we are going.
Haomaru stage.
Here we go. There was a reason why I talked about Haomaru. What do you think about this new stage, actually?
It's gorgeous. Really likes this.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best stages now. And also, from a balance perspective, I like these stages that have both walls and some ring out opportunities, but it's not too oppressive.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Maybe they had time to think about it and do the correct. Oh, this is a big damage here. Holy hell.
A nice start for Andy.
Yeah, that's one of the big strengths of this character is doing so much damage when he gets all those kills set up.
Yeah, exactly. Both players, okay, not very patient. Now big pressure for Neon and a life lead.
Oh, he tried the wall and gets the wall. I don't think it will be enough. Yes, but last mix-up and getting the 6 BK, which is an absolutely very, very good move in Season 2 for Talim. And now again, wall pressure. This is only +0.
Yeah, well, Andy really having trouble now trying to find his own turn here.
Yep. It's only +0. You can attack after this. And the critical edge hitting in sidestep. Wow,
Yeah,
this is why
perfectly
this
timed.
move. Yeah, this is why this move is so strong. Like, you cannot sidestep, you cannot crouch, you cannot attack, you cannot backdash if you have the wall behind you. You cannot do anything, and if you block, you have to guess the next thing.
Yeah, it's crazy because you can just throw it basically at any time, and it can work.
Yeah, Talim is. I don't understand why there isn't a lot of Talim players actually. I mean, maybe the character is a little hard to play, but.
Or maybe
it's
there's a
insane.
stigma to playing a 15-year-old girl. That's always the joke.
But the character has the best version of any Soul Calibur game. It's like it's a beast. literally a beast.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Neon there takes the first game quite convincingly, actually. And he was struggling all the way through.
Stage of history retold.
Yep. I really might even think the reason why some of Talim's moves didn't get nerfed, like especially the critical edge and maybe one of the two damage, it's because there isn't a lot of Talim players, I think.
Yeah, it could be. And I think the character is also maybe a little bit polarizing in terms of matchups, where in some matchups she does really well, but
Yeah,
she can
that's
also
true.
struggle against some characters. Like I think Siegfried maybe has a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, that's true. That's like that's very interesting because it's like comparing her to Astaroth or something, like a very polarized character, you know.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. And very good start here from Andrew, trying to set up again his curse attacks, but he gets a little hit. Nice block. Oh, and 4-6B. And now the big damage.
Yeah, that's so much damage.
Again a curse. Oh, what a challenge.
Yeah. Incredible, and gets the soul attack pressure.
Oh, he did that, confirms the 3A. Wow.
Jumps over the 2A to take the first game there. Andy Rue is making the comeback.
Yeah, he was very close to lose that round. Oh, nice. Going for the mix-up. Be careful. The damage! Oh, this is disgusting damage. Zazelmel buying a really, really... I mean, he is top tier in this game. That's no question about it.
What?
Even if some players says no, his damage, his options are all very good.
Absolutely, but Neon just takes that round anyway by going straight to Talim pressure.
Oh, nice. This might be one of the best options to do with Zazelmel, is doing full Kuch 3B. Full Kuch 3 caves.
Oh,
Because,
wow!
oh, the ring out! It's very hard to keep Neon not robbing you those rounds. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
think it's maybe unfortunate because, yeah, the previous time Andrew got exactly that kind of duck, but didn't get a very good punish. This time he got a better punish, and
Wow, what a challenge here.
previous time. Okay. Can he take
nice.
it to big life lead now? But both characters...
Still the soldier. Oh, the damage! Holy hell, this is crazy.
Like, yeah, that's also, like you said, Talim is so good because in Soul Charge she gets huge damage and straight into perfect Oki pressure, and
Yeah, and it's over. And it's like she never needs to guard. Like she can do something at every time.
yeah, well done, Neon. I think Neon, as of late, must be playing more of the game. Maybe there's nothing to do during quarantine because he's picked up his level and results lately a lot. Really nicely done there.
Yeah, I really think the matchup is all about knowledge and reaction, and I would say Andrew was not really prepared in that matchup. He seems seems not reacting pretty well. But I can't really say that because he GI'd at the correct time. Maybe just Neon played more rewardingly, like he...
Yeah, like you say, Talim doesn't need to necessarily block. She has like these other options where she gets big rewards for getting right. Yeah. And we are going to see more Talim, and it's Sekirei versus Dex. Well, this is an interesting matchup. Like I said,
this is a Siegfried Talim matchup.
Yeah, I think Siegfried
Welcome to the
maybe not dominates, but definitely has an advantage in this one because Talim is one of those characters that Siegfried can kind of dominate from mid-range if he can keep the game there. And it's kind of risky for Talim to try to get in.
Yeah, I would say the big problem in the Talim side, like we have talked before, is since her punishment is not that great, if she faces a character who does a lot of damage, but a character who has to be punished by big damage, and she cannot punish with big damage. So she faces a character who is doing high reward and low risk because she cannot really punish them.
Yeah, Siegfried has these really good moves that are minus 16, but in this matchup, he can kind of use them without too much danger.
Yeah. And I would say the second thing will be the take crouching options. And Siegfried has this awesome Rising Bee, which is very his best take crouching attacks.
Yeah, and it's really good in this matchup.
A nice pressure from now, and yeah, you have to. I mean, you have to keep tracking at what Talim is doing, and
yeah, it's
guarding is not a good option versus Talim.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah, because when you guard, you just delay your reaction and you just wait what's happening, and she still continue pressing you. Oh, nice lethality! It will be ton of damage.
Yeah,
And those mirrors.
And you can see Dexus did exactly the right thing. Instead of guarding, he just went for a raw read with the base hold, and that rewarded him hugely winning the round.
Exactly. That's also one of the big weakness of Talim that people don't really people have to sometimes forget about it is most of her moves are light attacks, and light attacks gets maximum level GI and maximum level auto GI.
Oh, once again the base hold rewards Dexus, even though Sekirei went for a bigger slower horizontal and it only gave level 2 GI, but because Siegfried was soul charged, he could go for the soul charge base hold K, and there's nothing Sekirei could do about that.
Yeah.
I guess she could have reverse what is it? Reverse impact? No. Resist impacted. But that was the only option there.
Are you sure?
I think she could have, but I'm.
Oh yeah, you mean when she's in well, when she's in the auto GI state, yeah, she could have done this, but it's new mechanic and people are not. Oh, I've just got kicked.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
We are launching the match.
Yeah, we will have to remake. Okay, Dexus is back, and it's 1-0 to Dexus. Let's go
also,
again.
One of the weakness of Talim, and this is the only weakness I use against her. It's when she has to advance and try to gap close. She don't really have something which is hitting mid and not letting you sidestep, and except when she has the critical edge. So basically, when she's away and she run at you, you can just spam take crouching attacks or just sidestep. If you just mix the two things, she has a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and Siegfried of course has good tech crouching moves, which also helps him.
Yep.
Not only while rising B, but also
and the range.
to A.
And the range, because it's because he has the range that Talim cannot really attack.
Yeah. Oh, nice GI. Oh, gets the cheap hold AA to go through.
Oh, he tried the ring out! And she tried also the reverse ring out with 4BA.
But the Dark Legacy explosion saves Dexus once again.
Dexus is dominating this match, taking a huge lead. Sekirei has to use her her meter right now to do something. Oh,
Yeah, but-
and she loses her reversal edge. Oh no, do not use the reversal edge at this time. Okay, first activation from Sekirei. Now she's going for the 6-6A mix-up.
Oh,
Oh!
makes the
Again.
read.
Yeah, the Bazold working so well in that match. Was damage. Be careful. Big damage here. The bubble.
Yeah, the bubbles in this match, I think they worked every time. Just use them at the right moment, and Sekirei didn't go for enough lows or
Yeah.
break attacks.
I mean that's might be another problem of Talim, which is she's one of the characters who spams the more frequently attacks. So there is a high chance she gets countered by a parrying option.
Yeah, that could be also one aspect why Siegfried has such an advantage, because against Siegfried in Dark Legacy, as Talim, you'd almost have to completely change your game plan and start to wait for the bubble and then maybe resist impact it to counter it. But all right, that was a good match. Well done. We are going to go for a break 5 minutes before the top 8 starts, and we'll see you there.
Yep. See you then.
All right, everyone, welcome back for the top 8 of the second tournament of the third season of the European Online Tournament series. And before we go on, let's give a shout out once again to G Fuel, the official drink of esports. Since 2004, G Fuel has been providing top gamers like PewDiePie and Dr. Disrespect with energy, focus, and endurance. They've just released their new French vanilla coffee flavor, an epic fusion of all things caffeine. G Fuel adds to our prize pool for each of their quests completed. Sorry. So be sure to go to matcherino.com to complete G Fuel quests and support this tournament. I did not read this off a prompter. I made that all up. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. G Fuel, go do it. I've never had G Fuel, but I'm sure it's great.
Yep. Yep, and support the community, guys. Don't forget the match, going on.
Yep. Not on top of doing, G Fuel's sponsorship quests, you can of course donate your own money if you find that easier, and greatly appreciate it. And we are ready to go with the first match in just a bit, which I believe will be Rufus versus Neon in the top 8 winner side.
Yeah. The top 8, which are very good tournament today, with a lot of good players, returning players, and we have Rufus still there. We have Neon. We have Underu in the loser side.
Yeah.
We'll have very good matches.
And Dexus against Habaduba, also on winner's side. Not surprising there, 2 very good players. And loser side, we are still waiting on, but lots of good players battling for the final spots for top 8 there as well.
Yeah, definitely. We have Underu, like I said, Vantras, Mozarius, the Poland player. We have Baddy, we have Nekusen. And
Domito has already made it. Yeah.
We just have Domito has won versus Sekire, so he will be in our top 8.
Yeah.
So here is Neon.
Yeah, I think I'd expect Andy perhaps to make it once again, just like last week, but we will see. He will have to go through either setmate or near good players as well. But so what do you think, Neon against Rufus? We haven't seen Rufus today until now, I suppose, because we expected him to get to top 8 anyway, and he did. And will be an interesting matchup, Talim versus Taki. Who would you prefer to play in this matchup?
Welcome to the stage of history.
In this matchup, I mean, first thing, I hate Talim, so I cannot play Talim. so I would probably play Taki because I was also a Taki player. But in terms of matchup, I really don't know this matchup. The only thing I can tell is that Taki has good fast options like I-10. So maybe in some setups she can contest Talim pressing. So I would say Rufus is maybe one of the best online player I have ever seen. So yeah, it might be very hard for Neon. And here, first ring out from Rufus.
Yeah, already we see, back in the day that would have been a self ring up for Taki, but now Taki kind of has more options at the ring edge because there's not that danger associated to using those jumping moves.
Yes, and there's the fact that the developers have make it Taki pretty easier to not self-ring out her. I think it made the game a little worse. Like, I'm okay with the fact that it's frustrating to get yourself ring out by trying something, but it makes the game so easy.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of they've done other changes like that to other characters as well, and I don't know, like it's interest. Wow,
Okay.
that move was not changed, and it still allows
I don't know.
you.
Maybe Neon is doing this to show to the developers that they have to change these things, and Talim has to not self-ring out her. I don't know.
Do you think that was accidental, or did Neon give up? I really don't know.
I really don't know. I know Neon buying sometimes doing crazy things. So maybe this is a kind of mind games, like now he's changing character. Yeah, so he probably just give up.
Just give up. Time to play Siegfried.
So he's actually pretty okay with the fact that Talim can self-ring out her with this, because it ends the matchup easy.
Good point. If you want to get quickly out of a match, there's no better tool than a move that self-rings out.
Yeah, that's basically it's better than to press to press Alt and F4. So.
Absolutely. But I think Neon could be up for a rude awakening here, because Rufus knows this matchup quite well. I've played him.
Yeah.
With
We have seen
Siegfried
Rufus
quite a bit.
We have seen Rufus playing this matchup in online series tournaments.
Yeah, against Dexus so many times. That's true, but I don't know. Neon wanted to try something different. Let's see. He did get one 3B lethal hit.
Oh, the wall combo is huge damage.
That's nice.
No,
Not
he
max
didn't go
damage.
for the max damage, yeah.
Yeah,
Tried
but
to get the Okizeme. Oh!
unfortunately, you can't convert that wall splat for a ring out, I'm pretty sure, after that move. But here's the problem. You can't just randomly bubble against Rufus, because he's one of those few players who will just resist the impact hit on reaction perfectly almost every time. And
Yeah, very good.
So there.
And Neon having 2 meter here, trying to reverse ring out with... oh, be careful of that move. Oh, he really has to use his meter right now. Really has to use it. He's trying to reverse ring out back grab and gets ring out by the 1A.
Yeah, I don't know. This is what I was talking actually just off stream. I sometimes, even the best players, they get this kind of tunnel vision and forget that you probably have a better chance of coming back just by using your meter, getting that a little bit of space back.
Yeah, it might be also because he was really thinking or focusing about
he was just going for
reverse, getting the reverse ring out. Like maybe he was thinking it's better for me to win the round by trying something crazy than doing soul charge, push backing the opponent, and
I suppose that's...
walking the neutral.
Yeah, that is probably true. He was going just all in on that one strategy, but eats the 1A instead.
Yeah, I mean, watching Neon's play, sometimes I think he's always going for the reward. He prefer going for the rewards than going for just the keep out things.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, but Rufus is absolutely crazy in that matchup, and it was very, very hard. Like we have seen so much Taki versus Siegfried. He's so good at this.
Yeah, maybe the connection was also made it tough to react to stuff like 1A, because usually that should be a reactable.
Yeah, that's a big problem of online. Like losing a round because you don't block a reactable low is really, really bad. But I mean, if you can't react to that low, that means that there is a low in your command list that your opponent can't react either. So it's just another game. Like you just you have to play with different.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Yeah,
Rules.
absolutely. It makes Siegfried tools like the flapjack, front and back, also better.
Yeah, it makes, for example, Siegfried has the basal A, which is very hard to react when the connection is not that good.
Yeah, a lot of these.
And also A B slide. A B slide is so difficult to, I mean, to not to react to the move, but to retaliate. Like you block the things, and it's so fast you just forget what to do, and you don't have time to interact.
Yeah, it's almost the problem isn't the move A slide B itself, but like doing the correct reaction afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens in every move that are too quick, like the AB slide. And we have good start from Abaduba here.
Yeah, Dexys tried to go for a cheeky 4B ring out earlier, but it was only level 2 GI, so it doesn't give you enough frames. And
Dexys is also that kind of player who likes to go for the reward. So that's definitely his playstyle.
I think it's also interesting with Dexys that sometimes he will opt to go for kind of an easier combo instead of doing a little bit of execution where he could drop the combo.
Oh, nice! Ah, wow! That's a crazy reaction from Abaduba here. It's like he was ready for it.
Yeah, I think maybe a hard read. I don't know how you do that on reaction.
I mean, the move he did right after to get the lethal hit.
Yeah.
It necessarily has to evade a type of move, so which is a kick. So he was ready for it, like he knew.
Yeah. Really well done.
Oh no, wall combo.
Okay, Dexys tries to get a better positioning here. He has a life lead. Well, at least for a moment.
He has to use his meter.
Yeah. Yeah, but Dexys
Oh
is... Yeah, just dies with 2 full bars, but Dexys is one of those players where he usually waits until he's in Dark Legacy before using his soul charge, and
interesting.
I don't know what that is about. I think he tries to combine all the strengths at the same time, but some of these things I don't quite agree with as a Siegfried player myself. I think his soul charge now in Season 2 is quite strong with 66BB, so you should take more use of it.
I mean, in this game, because of the nature of the meta gain, like when you are one round away to lose the match, you get a free meta. There is 2 situations where you really have to use your meta. The first one is when you are in the first round, you won the first round, or you lose the first round. You are in the second round, and you know that if you lose, you will win a meta. So use it. So even if you use it and you lose the round, you will win a meta again.
Yeah.
Very important.
Of course, Siegfried also has that thing where you could potentially go critical edge in combos and try to get extra Dark Legacy.
Oh, the wall combo!
And that's so much damage. With just 2 Raphael combos and a little reset, almost all life gone. And then an easy punish.
Yeah, and it was interesting because generally Siegfried players goes for 6AA to get the maximum reward and the maximum damage with the wall splat. And here, Dexys has done 6AB, which is unsafe, but he was expecting Abaduba to be ready to duck, which Abaduba didn't. So, very interesting mind games here.
Well, I think the problem is like Raphael almost doesn't. Oh, there's a ring out. Doesn't need to duck because even if he blocks 6AA, he's +2. And Siegfried, what can Siegfried do against Raphael at -2 himself. Like, it's so difficult.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Seems a pretty convincing match from now from Abaduba, but both player has 2 meter again, and they don't want to use it. Okay, first one from Daxus.
Nice
Getting the first.
B6B.
Yeah.
Okay, now taking some time. There you go, like that 6-6 BB. Even if it gets blocked, it's good for Siegfried.
Yeah, he's doing so much guard damage. Oh, be careful, low mid. It's low mid to
Nice.
the finish. Wow.
Nice
3K.
base hold cancel into full crouch 3K to finish.
Yeah,
stuff.
very nice played.
And maybe now Dexus has a slight advantage to take this game because of the guard break situation. Flashing for Habaduba. Oh, nice AGA into 6-6 BB, which catches all into base hold K and just mows him down. Good sequence.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Dexus coming back to 1-1.
yeah, that's one like why Siegfried becomes now quite good in soul charges. When you get that kind of oak, you can't roll against Siegfried because 6-6 BB will destroy you if you don't
Yep.
block in time.
Yep.
It does so much damage even on ground hit.
Yeah, that's a big buff he did get in season 2, but he also gets some nerfed, like his mix-up game has been nerfed versus some
Yep.
characters.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is the roulette or the
Yeah.
the twirl
Sure.
frames. Becoming a parry is a big nerf because it makes getting the Chief Hold B lethal hit much more, I think like 10 times more difficult than it was in Season 1.
Yeah. It was a little crazy in season 1 actually, so I understand this nerf.
Yeah, it was really good when it gave you these invulnerability frames without any delay. But now, because of the parry frames, you usually don't have time to get much reward. But
That was
nice,
big.
nice. Yeah, that was a really, really close first game there.
Yeah, I remember because of that invulnerability, Kilik didn't have any good punish versus Siegfried when he goes for the low, the reverse side kick low.
Yeah, they did also make it recover slower, so now
Yeah.
I-16 verticals are guaranteed
Yeah,
after
exactly,
blocking. That's also a big nerf.
But at the same time, they buffed the block stun of the B option, the middle option.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it used to be -22. Oh, nice. Nice.
And Dexus, this is one of the weaknesses of Dexus I've seen in every tournament. Is like at the end of a round, sometimes it tries those reversal edge, and it costs him the rounds a lot of time.
Yeah, it usually against the best players, reversal edge just becomes too risky to use as
Yeah.
much as he does.
And people tend to forget the reason why reversal edge and guard impact has working in some character and not working versus some character. Like reversal edge is good versus heavy recovery character, and this is not the case of Raphael. Don't
Yeah.
use reversal edge versus Raphael. But if you fight Siegfried, Nightmare, Astaroth, 2B, you can use reversal edge. No problem with that.
Yeah, for Siegfried, there is the point that his post-GI game is worse than average, I would say, because...
Wow, what a combo here!
Oh, nice block, but doesn't punish with the Wild Rising B, and that really tough situation for Dexys to come back.
Yep. But
Oh, goes
it's
for a
right.
random CE, doesn't work.
Hopefully it's safe.
Oh!
That's
Yeah,
okay.
just needed to get a guard break on Habaduba to have a
I
shot.
think I think that's why he tried that critical edge. Like,
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't
You know,
quite work out.
this critical edge is very, very hard to sidestep. Like, even when the animation is launched, it's very hard to sidestep. So it's basically a force block. So he was expecting maybe a force block into God Crush.
Yeah, it's one of those where you have to be like mashing sidestep like as hard as you can to step it in time.
Yep. And yeah, seeing Dexus losing in top 8, I remember seeing him more in top 4, generally.
Yeah, but I think this is a tough matchup for Siegfried.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It doesn't surprise me that much. But
And
yeah,
I think Siegfried has gone a little down in the tier list. Like, a lot of people will disagree and will say Siegfried is still very, very high, very, very strong extra. But I think Raphael has taken the Siegfried place. And Siegfried is probably now a upper tier, but not a high tier. Like, not in the top 8 tier.
Absolutely. So you heard it here, folks. The best player in France, Hayate. Well, one of the best players in France agrees with me. Siegfried needs buffs immediately.
No.
Siegfried
Okay,
is
he don't
weak.
need buff.
Buff Siegfried.
No, he needs a little nerf.
No, bring back the old twirl. But we are already in the next match. This is now loser side, Domito against Baddie in top 8. Really impressive from Baddie actually to also get to top 8. Another Taki player.
He's improving very well. And season 2 Taki is pretty good.
Yeah, season 1 Taki, well, she had some really good things, but also generally was considered worse than average. I think now she has caught up with the new moves especially, and
yeah, I think her big weaknesses has been compensated a little, so she's way better to use now.
yeah, what is that new moves notation? Is it 6/6 A plus B?
Yeah, 6/6 A plus B. Yeah.
That move is really good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It has some weaknesses that we have seen, like you can just jump over it, but generally it's a very, very strong gap closing. And what a right rising kick here from Domito, taking already 2 rounds.
Oh, there's another newer Taki move on display, the Stalker kicks.
Yeah, this is also a very good option to complete her stance options. Very good play here from Baddie. Both players are trying to fight closer because they are both.
Yeah, I would say something about these two players is both Domito and Baddie are extremely aggressive players. Just taking big risks.
Blocked? No. This will be a ton of damage. Look at the damage, man.
Yeah, it's so much. Almost twice the life situation. Oh, just ninja jump. Oh, in the reversal edge doesn't. Oh,
he whiffed the A6. He missed the A6. Oh, and again the reversal edge.
Yeah, should have held it for longer. It would have been a guaranteed kill if he kept it held through the.
I would say don't use reversal edge versus quick recovery character and string character. Don't use it versus Yoshimitsu or Taki.
Yeah, against Yoshimitsu, it's really difficult to use it successfully.
I mean, there is. Of course, all characters, even fast characters, has a slow recovery moves. Like Yoshimitsu has his sweep attack, the 3 kick. He has a launcher extra, but at the end of the round, most good players will use their pokes, use their fast attacks, or will use some string attacks. So very, very hard to use reversal edge at this time.
Yeah, like reversal edge, if you're reading that Yoshimitsu will go for that full crouch mix-up, maybe then it is not a bad option.
Yeah, it's even better versus stance option because generally versus stance, the opponent cannot guard when you are in stance. You cannot guard. You have to commit something.
Yeah.
So reversal edge is pretty good versus stance, even versus dragonfly stance.
Yeah, for example, many Siegfried stances, usually they have only one option that beats Reversal Edge, and
Yeah, and very tight round in this second match. Oh, he's going. Oh, he missed the confirm. He would have won that round.
yeah, but
This
still,
is bad.
oh no.
I don't think it was guaranteed. It wasn't countered. I don't
Really?
think it was countered.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
unfortunate for Baddy anyway, because he had that round. Okay, gets the Reversal Edge against...
Oh no! Be careful. Taki's best reversal edge option is the reversal edge kick. Don't forget that.
yeah,
She
big...
will always go for a reversal edge kick. She's doing so much damage from it.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you just have to know different characters, because usually kick is not the best option, but for
Yeah,
a couple
exactly.
of characters it is.
Yeah, Taki, Guro, 2B has very good reversal edge kick options. I mean, their reversal edge kick options are better than their B or A.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
You really don't have. Oh, what a tied round again! Like,
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Baddy that he's really close rounds every time.
it's like he's struggling at close range versus a character who is faster. I mean,
Well,
not
are they about
not
as
faster, but yeah, as faster.
Yeah.
Whoa, good damage here.
It's just Domito quite smartly just staying grounded against that Oki.
Oh,
and,
nice. No, maybe ring out. No, he did ring out 3B.
no, it won't. The angle was just wrong.
If he loses that round, he will be very angry. He needs to win that round.
Oh no, no! Is it enough?
No,
Not
it's
yet.
not enough. Not enough. And not enough. The 2B. Oh, finally
Oh.
gets A plus B. Finally gets this A plus B, which is a very good option. Stack.
Yeah, clearly expected Domito would probably GI there, and I don't blame him. Good read.
Nice 3B.
Baddy still has hope.
Yeah. Both characters has, like I said, very good fast and quick recovery attacks, which means you cannot really use reversal edge, but GIing is pretty good option, actually.
Yeah, the only problem is also like Taki has a really...
Yeah, she has her crazy A plus B. Wow, what commit here? 3B.
Yeah, like I said, likes to go for big risks for the reward.
Because
Oh, wow. Gets the
Domito
little
have nearly 2 meter, so he will probably use it as soon as possible. No, he gets for... This won't be a ring out because there is a wall, but big damage goes for the reset.
Good soul charge.
Yeah, ground splat here. Oh, ground damage. Very nice play from Baddy here. Oh, nice reversal. Like I said, reversal edge versus stance game is very good.
Yeah, that was the right time to use it, but I think Domito makes a bit of a mistake because he actually got a wall splat and then went for soul charge instead of trying to get some damage in for free, and then
Yeah,
Baddy
but
takes advantage.
I don't know exactly what he was trying to do because I'm not a Yoshimitsu player, but I expect he was trying to reset something. Maybe he missed his 2-2A, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
he
or-
missed something.
The wall was kind of invisible there from that angle, so maybe he expect the splat. I'm not sure.
Okay, this is now 1-1.
Yeah,
in
Baddy
this
actually manages to make a really good comeback 2
Yeah,
runs down there.
Extremely aggressive match. Both players has really fast close range tools, so they are pressing buttons.
Yeah, absolutely. I really can't predict what's going to happen. I guess, which character has better wall combos in this stage?
Oh, for sure, it's Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
But
Would make
Taki has
sense.
also good. She has good mix-ups in the wall combo, like with the back grab. Oh no! Don't use reversal edge versus.
That's so
versus
much damage.
Yoshimitsu. Don't use reversal edge in neutral.
Is there any answer you can do for that unblockable there at wall in that situation? Like, can you avoid it?
I don't remember. I didn't lab this exactly. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was nerfed in season 2, but I remember in season 1 you cannot do anything, which is
Yeah,
crazy. I mean-
really huge damage if it's
Yeah.
guaranteed.
I mean, Yoshimitsu is one of the other characters that I hate the most because of that. He's just crazy aggressive and crazy Oki mix-up.
And he can steal rounds with those
yeah.
ring outs.
And like Talim, he has big weaknesses, which is range, etc. But you feel so frustrating because you get robbed by very, very high reverse ring outs.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also has like good range, and sometimes you're like, oh, I'm in a
What
spot.
is doing? What? Oh, this is a ring out!
Oh,
Wow, okay.
I don't know what Batty was trying to do there. Maybe risky Oki option, but
Oh, this will be a ring out! Yes!
yeah.
Yes, and it's over. Just a little. This is also crazy. Like
Yeah.
something that I don't like in this game, because I'm playing Soul Calibur since Soul Calibur 1. Is that the fact that the most I mean, in every Soul Calibur they added some new combo mechanics, and the combo carry has increased in every game. And in Soul Calibur 6, it's just sometimes disgusting. Like, you just get hit by a Let Elite in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, it was funny. We were just talking about Yoshi's, the round stealing ring outs, and then we get 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Especially the second one is kind of disgusting because it happens like immediately after the
Yeah,
round
yeah.
starts, and it's over. You get hit, and
I mean, it's okay to have ring out. Like, Soul Calibur is all about ring out. But in Soul Calibur 1, in Soul Calibur 2, 3, maybe less in 3, a little less in 3 and 4, but starting 5 and 6, you have they tried to incorporate the combo mechanics so people can do big combos with a lot of hits. But the problem is the carry, and it's so ridiculous that they had some time to nerf. Like 2B, they nerfed her combo carry by making her turn around. Like, she's spinning in the stage.
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Some. All right.
Oh,
so...
thank you, Eilashwish, for the $3. Thank you a lot, guys. Thank you, everybody, for the contribution and supporting the community, supporting the game.
Oh, it's my buddy Eilashwish. Thank you very much. Eilashwish also a really one of my favorite Yoshimitsu players to watch because he just plays insane. He's one of those people who will not go for the meta setups unless he's try-harding, but he feels bad about it. Usually he'll just instead go for the fun way to play and use all the stances and crazy things to avoid opponents. But
Yeah, I think the best Yoshimitsu was Yoshimitsu from Soul Calibur 4. This version of Yoshimitsu was just crazy good to play.
Yeah, I wasn't
fun.
playing seriously during Soul Calibur 4, so I don't know too much about those days. But the game has changed, like you said, a lot. Like the ring out carry, it used to be more like ring out became an option when the characters were really near the edge, and now sometimes it's like if you're 5 meters away, you already have to worry against.
Well, basically,
some characters.
in Soul Calibur 1, the ring outs only happens not in combo. Like when
Yeah.
you get launched, you can every time do air control and get out and not.
Oh yeah, air control used to be more effective.
Yeah. So the only time you get ring out was if Aster throws you, or if you get hit by something counter it, which is doing a knockdown and which is ring outing. That was the only case. That was probably the same with Soul Calibur 2. And it changed. It started to change in Soul Calibur 3 because in Soul Calibur 3 they added the chain stun mechanic, which is basically you get stun and you can do another move which gets you another type of stun extra, and it lets you do a 3, 4, 5 hits combo. And I think this was the first problem. And in Soul Calibur 4 they added the non-air controllable moves. So you get hit by a move and you cannot air control.
Yeah.
And starting that, now that we have Lethalith, which again extend those combos, it becomes crazy.
Okay, so next match we were almost going for Andiru versus Mozarus. So Andiru has beaten Mozarus to get to the top 8, and he's going to play against. Oh, actually, it was already top 8. We did not see that match, but which is unfortunate. But we are going straight to Andiru versus Dexus instead. Let's go then. Too bad we did not get to see Mozarus for the second time, but it was 2-0 for Andiru. Perhaps unsurprisingly, I don't know.
Yeah, so we have
Zas versus Siegfried.
Okay. So we have still Neon, Domito to show in top 8.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that will be the
Then-
next match.
Yeah, and then
After
we're gonna
this.
go in the the next.
Yeah. This will be for top 4 placing now. This is an interesting matchup because, well, if you believe Arpia, of course, this is an impossible matchup for Zesalamel, who can do absolutely nothing because base hold exists. I'm not so sure. I feel like it's a very close matchup where both characters have the ability to really make each other's life difficult. Oh, nice! Goes for the back throw for big damage.
I think having an horizontal auto GI is it's a pain for that element for sure. He cannot abuse his horizontal attacks, but he probably have other things to do.
Yeah, one of the problems, I guess, for Zesalamel is that he doesn't have a horizontal kick move that's a mid.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Are you sure about that?
no, he doesn't have a kick that tracks and is a mid. He does have high tracking kicks.
Yeah, okay.
So the problem for him is that if Siegfried base holds, he kind of has to guess with either horizontal that he's going to spin,
Yeah.
or go for a vertical and try to get.
But he can do low attack. He can do, for example, 1k, sorry.
Yeah.
And he gets a knockdown from it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that is true. He does have some options.
The only problem is that Siegfried can then jump over it, but it's better to have nothing.
Yeah.
And
So-
for now, 2-0 with Dex is activating his soul charge, trying to end that match. Oh, nice counter it. This will be enough? No.
Not quite.
Oh, what an
Nice empty
advanced
jump.
mind game here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Empty
you
jump
s-
into BB.
Yeah, you see Andiru go for these quite interesting setups.
Yeah, that's
Quite
clearly
frequent.
a proof that he played the character so much. He has
Yeah,
a
and-
lot of tricks.
Yeah, and he's sort of thinking at the game at a pretty high level mentally, thinking of like how to mix things up and confuse opponents.
Yeah.
Oh, but now really in big trouble.
Yeah, I really think Andir is a type of player which is similar to me. He has problem reacting things, but he's very creative and he confuses people. I really
Oh,
like that.
nice read with the low there, and makes the comeback.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that
Did you
was
see that? Did you see that cancel into 3AB?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Really creative, and like he read the bubble perfectly, did 1B at just the right time.
Yeah, those players are generally very dangerous to finish rounds because the fact that they have a lot of tricks to do, you cannot really defend when they want to finish you.
Yeah, but now you can see Dexus just guesses right
Yep.
3-4 times in a row, and
Texas
even the
going
best players. I think this is something Danurai said last week on commentary. Even the best players,
Stage of
you know, they can't guess right on mix-ups every time.
Yeah,
There's
and
nothing you can do.
and I would say if Underu is this type of player, which is a creative player,
Yeah.
generally one weaknesses of this type of player is because they are thinking about how to confuse you, they are not taking enough time to thinking about how to defend against you.
Yeah, it
You
could be.
understand what I mean? So sometimes they get just overblown by the mix-ups or the reaction.
Yeah, and I think it's like one of those things where if I feel like my opponent just stronger than me, and I have to,
big damage.
that's so much damage, and I have to try to find a way to win. I just try to force them to as many 50-50s as possible and try to get lucky, because if I play neutral, I'm going to lose. So I just
Yeah.
try to make it more of as much a guessing game as possible.
Yeah, and the guessing game is about getting holding the track, like how much time he did this. Oh, maybe it's big damage. No, he gets the deck. Nice
Oh.
block, no punish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh.
a big, because this is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was so close too.
Yeah, very nice played from Dexus, who already
6-6B into 6-6B into 6-6B.
yeah, he's walking the guard right now. He's walking the guard damage. He did 2 6-6B and yeah, he's definitely walking the guard damage for the last round.
Yeah, now, and you're trying to make a comeback, but it's one hit away. Oh, nice read, but Dexus does cancel the base hold A, but doesn't have time to block. Now, quite a close
Very-
situation.
Very. Oh no!
I wonder if he was trying to do the resist impact, but it didn't come out.
Yeah, not easy online to react and do the resist impact actually. And Dex is buying one round away, winning and eliminating Underu. But Underu has 2 meter, he has to use them right now.
Yeah, good delay in reverse side hold from Dexus there to guarantee.
Nice
the
wave
loss.
finish, big damage. And the throw, this will be the last move what we will do. Dash in, soul charge.
Oh,
Nice!
small with punish, tries to go for the 2B plus. Oh wow! What a roulette!
So unfortunate.
Oh wow!
Oh, this is crazy. I don't know if he expected this, but this was crazy play from Dexus.
Yeah, that was insane, and you can't even blame Andrew. He went for 2B plus K, trying to finish twice in a row, but second time gets back turn rouletted into the launch.
I mean, 2B plus K from Zaz Element is one of his best move to finish a round because it's nearly safe low. It's a natural counter combo, and it's safe versus Reversal Edge.
Yeah, it's
So-
only unsafe in the sense that you can G the second hit.
GI or sidestep issue are really, really good too. But the
Yeah.
problem is, I mean, it was a very good option, but yeah, Siegfried can roulette, and it seems that it's not safe to roulette parry.
Yeah, and also earlier, when Andy Wood tried it earlier, Dexus did just correctly predicted it and blocked it, and
Yeah.
then got to a winning position, and then just run up, full crouch, 3K hold for the finish. Just
Yeah, I didn't quite understand what happened there because
I think Andy Wood jumped.
I don't see why I don't understand why Andy jumped.
I guess he was
maybe-
expecting a low for finish.
Slide? Like a slide kick?
Or yeah, like 1K or 2K maybe.
Yeah, but I think he had enough life to not die in a low poke. Oh, Grow versus Grow? Are you kidding me? Is this real? this
I'm
happening?
not sure.
What time is it? What's period? What is the season? Is that season 5?
Season 5. Oh,
What's going on? Okay. Grow versus Grow. Okay, I've never seen Neon's Grow. I play Grow a lot recently, so I really like the character.
I wonder if these two players just decided privately beforehand that we are going to go for the Grow
I don't
mirror
know.
match.
But something that I remember is that every time you see Neon play, there is something crazy with what's happening. So now it's Grow versus Grow.
Well, you know, it's interesting. Party Wolf just a few days ago came up with that Google document where he had some opinions about the state of the game, and he had fun ratings for each character. And he thinks that Grow is the most fun player to play against, in his opinion.
I mean, he likes edgy character. Might be because of that.
Yeah, but I think he also enjoys the character mechanically and design-wise, like how he fights, how his mix-ups work.
Oh, he committed 668 to not let Leon doing the teleport mix-up, which is a very good option. Oh, no punish here. Both are struggling in that matchup. It seems that they don't know to fight each other girls.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but it looks like Domito has a big advantage. I don't know how much Grow Neon has
Yeah.
played.
Okay, I'm going for teleport mix-up. Oh, nice. No. Okay. Didn't go
Yeah.
for the max damage, but it was enough.
Oh, yeah, good finish there. Neon did get one round.
Wow. Okay, nice.
Yeah, Nick Vold in the chat is reminding us that Grow is supposed to be Scandinavian, and that is not the correct way to pronounce the name, but
Oh yeah. So how do you pronounce Gru exactly? Gru?
Gru,
Gru?
perhaps? Gru? I am not sure. I speak a little Swedish, but Gru?
Anyway, I really love this character, and I will name it whatever. I like the character.
Yeah, if I ever adopt a child, I will rename them Grow.
Oh, nice! No, he missed the combo. Gets a back grab. This is very. And finally, it's Neon. Finally, it's Neon taking this first match.
Yeah, surprising comeback in the end there. Because it looked like Domito was in complete control in the first couple of rounds.
And if Domito switched to Yoshimitsu, it will be very hard for Neon, because the matchup Yoshimitsu Grow is absolutely disgusting for Grow.
No, but it looks like they're committed. It's a Grow
Yeah, it look
way.
like they did an evil pact where they will fight Grow each other.
Let's see then. Gru. I think the kind of O letter actually
No
is supposed to
punish?
be an sound in
Yeah,
Norwegian.
possible. And yeah, nice front grab. Domito playing well for now. Nice punish. Goes for the front grab again, but gets braked. Be careful of the ring out here. Ring out! 6 AA.
Yeah, classic, classic Gru
Yeah.
gameplay.
That's where Neon is good. It's very good to search the reward. Very good to make ring outs happens.
Yeah, but there's also like oftentimes you feel like going for the ring out at the edge. It's too obvious, but sometimes you just gotta have the guts to go for the obvious move.
Yeah, but I think the mindset here is even if it's obvious, no problem. You just retry until it works.
Yeah, if you have life to do it, why not?
I mean, it depends on the risk, of course. Like
Yeah.
6 AA is very low risk, actually. You don't
That's
risk
true.
that much.
I don't know
with 6
what
AA.
what is it even in block on block. I guess it.
You can GI it, that's all.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's safe on block.
yeah. Really good move.
Yep. One of the best grow move.
Both
Going
players.
for... Oh, again, same thing happens. I think you don't know that in season 2 this got patched, and you cannot use critical edge now when he's teleporting, because this was an old strategy to beat Grow's mix-up.
Yeah.
It's not possible now.
Now it's you kind of have to just guess between stepping and crouching. If you
Yeah,
want
you
to.
can use a critical edge, but you have to delay it a lot, and if you delay a lot and he does the kick, you get hit, and that's what happened here.
How many times in a row there did was it
Oh,
Domito go
Domito!
for the same move?
2 to 2.
Yeah, nice critical edge there to get to a deciding round.
And I guess, yeah, nope. Okay, good punish with 6 BB. GI, that's the problem of Grow's GI game. He has to commit something dangerous. Oh, be careful of the 6-6A here.
Yeah, you can see Neon was again just trying to position himself to get the ring out opportunity.
Oh, the throw, it won't kill enough. Nice block.
It's so close.
Yeah, last mix up. And 4B, Domito making it 1-1.
Yeah, we are going to see more Grow gameplay. Brilliant.
I think the next tournament I will play Grow. I love
Are you,
it.
are you serious?
Yeah, unless I'm fighting a very bad matchup, because he has very bad matchup like Taki, Xianghua, Raphael, every guy that have I-10 moves. It's a pain. It's a really pain to play.
Yeah, I am not seeing this match on time.
Okay.
Because the room keeps kicking me out of the match, but that's fine. I will just look at the delayed stream.
Oh, going for 6-6A, 3 times, and gets it. I love this Letale doing a lot of damage, and going for the mix-up, that was clever. It seems that his Grow is pretty well optimized here.
Would you say his Grow gameplay is growing better and better?
Yeah, his Grow gameplay is growing.
Growing. Yeah.
Yeah, and this 1A is one of the best move of Grow, especially online. It's nearly unreactable. Oh, big damage is a ring out if he goes for the BB. No, he doesn't do the BB. And this time, okay, goes for the reset.
This is ridiculous now.
Yeah, it's not the best Grow gameplay I've seen.
No, I think both these players might be. How did that Kriegel edge even hit?
Yeah, it wasn't countered, so I don't know what he tried to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is maybe this is the highest level Grow gameplay.
For this tournament, for sure.
The highest we've seen in this tournament. It is interesting. Grow is so rare to see.
Out! And Neon again, walking to have this ring out reward pretty well.
That looked like Neon just forgot that a guard button exists in Soul Calibur. Maybe he thought that he was playing Tekken.
I mean, Goro is he's a character that can just rely on sidestepping with his auto sidestepping, which is very good.
Yeah, this is true. Oh,
And this will be the last round, guys.
yeah. Of course, it's going to
go.
be a last round. We all wanted more Grow gameplay, and we are getting it.
First critical edge. Okay, jump B. Why not?
Why not?
Oh, did you see? He just wants the ring out, so he positioned himself to get
Yeah.
the ring out.
Very Neon.
Oh, miss combo here.
Unfortunately,
No!
Domito was- they're whiffing their punishes.
Yeah, they're whiffing everything at this moment. Oh, this will be. Okay, he goes for the max punish.
Yeah, always the maximum punishes. Every time Domito eventually taking this highly level Grow match.
Yeah, Domito's
Two
Grow
against
was
one.
better. There's no. He was better, but it was not high level Grow.
No,
Not in this matchup. Not in this matchup.
You don't think that 5B punish at the -16 was the optimal way to punish Critical Edge?
No.
Or was it 6B? I don't know what it was. But it
6B
was-
was 6B was the optimal punish.
Was it?
It was definitely the yeah, it was the optimal punish.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I think Domito was playing more optimized, and Neon was trying to get bigger reward, but was playing less. Yes. How can?
Okay. Oh, we got a big donation from Silo Zen, who is a Siegfried from Siegfried Discord, one of the of course the players of the best character in the game, being very generous.
You think you can win?
And I will see who else has donated in just a moment.
And so we have our winners final.
Yeah, Habaduba and
Habaduba.
yeah, these are I think two of the players I kind of expected to get here, so no surprise
Yeah,
there.
and we have also Dexus in top 4. And let's go. Again, very nice use of the Raphael Lethalits here. Habaduba playing very well. On the 1A, online 1A.
And thank you also to Balavirus for donating $10.50 to the Matcherino. Big thank you, that's hugely appreciated. Who gives the second biggest donation after Silos and
Yeah, thank you a lot.
yeah, our Matcherino pot is at over $50. Oh wow, what a ring out there.
Wow, that was a very good option from Rufus. Like,
Yeah,
instead of going for an attack, he goes for the sidestep, and he knows he will get the ring out and the absolute huge reward.
Yeah, and it could be that Habadu expect that could happen there.
Yeah, Rufus playing so well, and Abaduba needs to use his meter right now. Going for the Lethal Hit, still keeping his meter. He can die in one mix-up, he has to use it. I don't know what he's trying to do. Okay, he punished correctly.
Yeah, takes a close round there by guessing right on the Stalker
Oh
kicks.
nice, 6-6B, good start.
Oh, nice 1A.
And the A plus B Lethal Hit, don't do too much GI versus Taki. Taki's going for a ring out.
A
And
little
you
bit
see
janky
Rufus-
looking combos. Oh wow,
Yeah.
what a sidestep!
Yeah, Rufus every time is repositioning in the ring. Like he really don't want to get ring out, and
Yeah, and he just has a good instinct, I think, for stepping at the right moment and just expecting what
Yep.
the opponent is going to do. And I think Rufus gets more A6 lethal hits than any Taki player I've seen.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah,
gets
for
it
sure.
so often.
for sure. I suspect he uses maybe a cheat, but
Maybe a cheat.
it's like crazy. Like he just never miss certain A6 lethal hits. Even offline, when I played him offline.
Yeah. But we are going to the second match. Once again, Raphael Taki. I don't know what Habaduba needs to do differently, really.
I don't know.
Play better, get good.
Yeah, I don't know. Really, this you cannot do a lot of things versus Rufus. He's playing well, so you have to play better than him.
Yeah, that's always a good advice. Play better and you might win.
I mean, you can always improve, so just have to walk out there.
Yeah, of course, no one's perfect. Even Rufus has on occasion lost.
Wow! The reversal edge here was so good option. Oh, nice! And that's what I was talking about. That was
but-
maybe a little greedy from... Yeah, that was a little greedy from Rufus to go for reversal edge kick. Because Abaduba doesn't have a lot of life left and goes for the maximum option.
But it seemed like Raphael didn't get a very big reward from that reversal edge option.
Oh, whiff, okay.
It looked a bit strange. Okay. Just A6. I mean, Taki A6 is just such a good move also because I think a lot of characters will struggle to punish it properly
Yeah.
because of the continuation.
Yeah, and the reward is extremely high, and it's a middle anti-step, so very good, very good. And Habadu are
incredible.
working pretty well. Now it's 1-1.
Yeah. Similarly to the first game.
Wow, what a nice use of evade here. Very good play from Abaduba. Going for the wall, doesn't happening.
Yeah, now Habaduba has found some
Wow.
answers.
What a perfect.
Yeah, just maybe Habaduba knows more than we do, and he's going to actually upset Rufus, at least in this match. Let's see.
Yeah,
Could it be...
something that sometimes happens is Rufus was playing maybe too patiently, and you see now he's aggressive. Like he say, okay,
Yeah.
I will not let you mix up me. I will just attack. And that's maybe the answer here.
Yeah, Habaduba was... Even there, he just immediately interrupts, because why not? I'm Raphael, I have I-10.
But they really has to use their meter. Okay, this might be a signal to Habaduba to use his meter, and he will get punished. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's safe on
Okay.
block.
Yeah, I forgot this.
Yeah, smart option actually to just go for A plus B there.
Yep.
And okay, life situation is about equal.
Yes, sword charge. I don't know it was the best option here.
Wow.
3B and full good 3B. What a nice play from Abaduba.
Yeah, I don't know what Rufus jumps first over, but didn't really do anything and then just gets hit. I'm not sure.
I think he wanted to make
Retold.
maybe like a move which will say no neutral. Like I don't want to play neutral. We
Yeah.
both have no life left. I'm gonna do something that you don't expect. I'm gonna jump over and hit you, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe there was a bit too much delay there. Just too patient and just basically allowed Habadua to attack first to
Yeah.
finish the round.
Definitely. Oh,
I got kicked out.
yeah, I got
Okay.
also. If I remember correctly, the last final was Taki versus Raphael, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Silas from the UK, I believe, against Rufus. And as always, well, not always, but as usual, Rufus managed to take that tournament once again, winning. But I think it was quite competitive. I don't remember the score now.
I think it was 3 to 1.
3-1, but yeah, it was competitive. Silas is a really good Raphael player as well. I have,
Might be the best, right?
yeah, could be right now. I think he's the best Raphael player I've played, for sure. Habaduba's really good too, but I haven't played him in a while now. I played Silas maybe a couple of months ago in a long set, and it was very troublesome for me.
If Habaduba managed to win versus Rufus, maybe he will take the title of the best Raphael.
Perhaps. Yeah, that could be how it works. It's like when Dexus beat Skill in an online set, first to 5, and I proclaimed that Dexus is now the best player in the world. Even though I think Skill was playing Songmina, because he was just learning the character.
This is what we call in France the Belgium link. So if somebody beats someone and you beat this one, so that means you beat the guy who get lost.
Yeah.
So basically, if somebody beats Dexus, that means he's better than Skill.
yeah, exactly. And that means you are subsequently basically the best in the world. And if you were at Evo, you would have won.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. Although I guess Skill won the World Tour, the Invitational, not the Evo.
Yeah. And no ring out here, but the combo. Abaduba is doing pretty well. He might take this.
Yeah, even getting a guard pressure.
Yeah, and Rufus is doing the same mistakes than the last match. He's playing too patient.
Oh, but gets big reward now to get the lead in this round.
Oh,
It's so difficult against Raphael to get your turn.
Yep. Oh, nice. It will be enough. I don't know if it was optimal to use the critical edge here.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but usually Rufus doesn't use meter at all, so I guess he might as well. But I think I guess he could have killed even with meter there. All right, throw.
And Habaduba having again 2 meter. Like here, it's very important for him to use his meter. Why? Because if he lose, he will win a meter. If
Yeah.
you lose, you win a meter. So use 1 meter, spend the meter, because if you lose, you will win a meter. So
Yeah, but Rufus does get full bars now, but he's not fond of using them either. If there's one thing you can say about Rufus, that's
yeah, but
Maybe a little
soul
bit
charge is
fun.
always soul charge is always better than no soul charge, unless you fight Geralt.
yeah, it's one of those things like you can say maybe the best, but even your normal attacks become better because they do cheap damage, they do more damage
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
hit.
Exactly.
So why not?
And
Why not go for it?
they are still not using the meter, and Abaduba might lose it because of that. Okay, he used the soul attack. Why the soul attack? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, good delay there.
That's so unfortunate. Now he has his bar flashing red, and he has
Yeah.
2 meter.
It felt like Habaduba was in a controlling position, but now flashing red, it's kind of changed around.
And now the meter of Taki. If he gets close, it will be very hard to deal. And
Oh.
it's over.
Yeah. It's. I mean, this is also why Soul Charge is good. It makes people scared. Like Habaduba was just trying to wait Soul Charge out there, and
Yep.
yeah, just allows Rufus to get basically a free guard break.
Yeah,
And,
I really think Abaduba played
To the stage of history.
better, but strategically and by the resource management, yeah, he played very bad.
Yeah, I don't know why,
Versus
because he could have Soul Charged in that position and tried to get space. Just seemed like some mistakes in that final round.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he has another thing in his mind. Maybe he was thinking about another tactic. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I think it would have been better to use a soul charge.
but they definitely still has a chance. It's 2-1 now for
Yeah.
Rufus, but all matches have been quite close.
Yes.
Oh, nice duck there. Like you can see, Habaduba is one of these players who quite often manages to twitch duck throws. Like good
Yeah, you
predictions
mean
for that.
the fuzzy guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good strategy, but not. I mean, it has some weaknesses.
It is risky, but
No, it's definitely very good. It's definitely
Yeah.
very good. It's better to just crouch and wait.
yeah, it's but it is one of those things where if opponent never ducks when you run to their face, it kind of eases up your gameplay because then you're like, oh, okay, so throw attempt 3, and because command throws in this game are +8, it doesn't even matter if they break them if they never duck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Nice start from Abaduba, but now getting a lot of pressure, having his guard flashing yellow. Oh, soul charge so early.
Yeah, that's unusual of Rufus, but maybe he's kind of realized that Soul Charge has been doing him work this set
Yeah.
now.
I think he wanted to keep the momentum. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Very important sometime when you know you will lose the momentum because it's the end of your string, etc. You can soul charge and just keep.
Did you see this 3B, 3B, 3B until
Yeah.
it works? Why not?
Yeah, it's one of the move from Taki that needs some adjustment right now.
Yeah, it's crazy these 3Bs that kind of, you can't guarantee punish them because they have follow-ups.
Yeah, it's also crazy because I-16. I've never seen an I-16 launcher. So.
Yeah, it's
and
so
take
good.
crouch and tracking and hits ground, so that's a lot of properties.
Yeah, incredible move.
And you cannot self ring out you now, so that's even crazier. Oh, and this will be no ring out. Here it is, the ring out.
It is a ring out, and that's it. Rufus moves on to the grand finals.
Yeah, and now he will be nearly very, very hard to beat because winning 2 times versus Rufus, I don't know.
Yeah, two sets in a row. I wouldn't want
I
to
don't know.
try that.
So that was a very, very big opportunity from Abaduba to send Rufus to the losers final, to the loser.
Yeah.
If he had played a little better, he would have won.
I think once in my life I have played a set against Rufus that was like a bit laggy. So we ended it early, where I was ahead 5-4 at the end, and then he was like, "Oh, this is too laggy." That's the only time I've won more matches than Rufus in any set against him. So it's so tough to beat him in a long set, especially.
I mean, like we said earlier, he's one of the players who is top at each level. So he's top at execution with A6. He's top at the knowledge, knowing every matchups.
Yeah,
Playing
good
well.
instincts too.
Yeah, and he's good at adapting. That's why I was talking about you can beat him like in first to 2 or first to 3, but you can expect him to come back pretty quickly.
Yeah,
First to
that's
6 or first to 10. So yeah.
Yeah, that is one of those things you definitely see a difference from player to player. Like some people will change their tactics and based on the opponent, and there are some people who will just whoever is against them and whatever is happening, they will just try to do the same thing over and over again.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah,
This is a fighting game. You have to adapt to your opponent.
absolutely.
The game is all about your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. It's of course it can.
I mean,
sometimes
unless you have a bar and you play Talim and you just run CE, the other time you have to adapt to your opponent.
Yeah. Oh, nice. AGA, of course, is safe to reversal edge, and Dexys took advantage of that in that previous round. And actually, I mean, reversal edge is pretty good against Siegfried stances, like we mentioned earlier, but it's...
But he can loop into stance, which
Yeah.
is dangerous also.
And
that's
it's
the problem.
also... It's dangerous against Siegfried in neutral stance because he does have really good that are safe, like AGA is safe to reversal edge and some other moves as well.
Yep, and very, very quick first match from Dexys here. It seems that Domito is struggling adapting.
Yeah,
What do you think
definitely.
about that matchup?
Actually, I think Siegfried against Yoshimitsu is quite tough for Siegfried because, well, Yoshimitsu is very fast, and also because Yoshimitsu can, like, a lot of his horizontals are limited, like his 3A, so you can't even really use base hold like you'd normally want to use it against Yoshimitsu, because he has so many horizontals that just don't follow the rules of horizontals, and you don't get the GI. Instead, he can just hit you out of base
Yeah,
hold.
because
So,
he has a lot of punch attacks.
yeah. So it's difficult to use base hold, or you can't really use it, and because he's so much quicker. Like if you can't keep Yoshimitsu far away from you, it just becomes so tricky for Siegfried. So I feel like it's one of those matchups where, to me, Yoshimitsu is favored actually.
Okay, Domito switched to Hilde, which is very interesting, and I think Hilde is a very, very strong character. So we're gonna see is Hilde.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Domito's Hilde.
Oh, delay, nice jump here. The GI reversal legend. That's what I'm talking about. Reverse edge versus poke attacks. No, no, no.
There's also an interesting moment there where Domito jumped twice in a row,
Yeah.
and the second jump managed to go low. Very, very interesting.
Ooh. Oh, nice! Saved him from the reverse ring out.
Yeah, yeah, really, really good. He clearly
Oh!
knows Siegfried.
I'm shocked that he's not dead yet.
Wow. Yeah, I thought that would be more damage. But
Yeah.
No, but really, actually, Domito playing Hilda really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Dex doesn't understanding what's happening in the screen. Maybe he lacks knowledge versus Hilda. It's very possible.
Could be, and also, I mean, just well-timed reads like GI.
Ooh! Man, that tech crouch was crazy. That was a damage.
I mean,
Nice choice. Oh, this won't be enough. Not doing enough damage. Yep.
that was a really, really, really
This might be
interesting
the
round.
turn of this round. Okay, nice
Yeah, it
start.
could be.
Oh, man, I'm surprised. Domito playing a different character pretty well, actually.
Yeah, but easy ring out there.
Oh, oh, nice again. This move is crazy. Nice walk again.
Yeah,
Flash.
it seems that it avoided 3A4 earlier. That Hilda move, I don't know what the notation is, and it
Oh, if
also
if you don't
avoided
sidestep
3-4.
this, it will be hard for him if you don't sidestep this move. Oh, nice damage.
Yeah, insane.
Just do it. Oh, might be very. Use your meter, Domito. Use your meter. Use your meter.
Both players still have 1 meter, but just not
Use
using it.
it.
What are they doing? Yeah, good finish by Dexys. There. It was
It's first to two, right? Okay.
So Domito thinks this was maybe already losers finals, but it was losers semi-final.
Yeah. The losers finals will be Habaduba versus Dexys.
But yeah, this is interesting. I don't know. Like, that's one of those situations. I think maybe, again, the tunnel vision could have used meter to get some space, and actually, I think Hilda has a bit of an advantage. Siegfried, like, she has more range on some
Yeah, she has
attacks.
more range, definitely.
Yeah, so why not?
She has a
reset
better
it?
backdash. She has
Yeah,
I mean, at neutral, she's better at neutral.
yeah.
So
Welcome to the stage of
I've seen two things. What were that was a turning point. Like, the first one was when he didn't manage to finish that round,
Yeah.
and he gets hit by the 1K. At this point, Dexys, like, he just came back in the momentum.
Yeah, it was like one of those matches where you almost feel like not Habaduba, but Domito should have won that second game. Like, he was playing better for long periods, but kind of got robbed, and then allowed Dexys to take advantage, especially with the ring out.
Yeah, I mean, versus Siegfried, Nightmare, and big damage character, you have to kill them. If
Yeah.
you don't kill them, you know it will be hard.
A nice full crouch 3K in Dark
then
Legacy.
the-
Oh, that's not a combo!
Yep.
Because it was an air hit. I think he should have gone for 6-6A plus B, and it might have killed, but Dexys goes for the wrong combo. Because I guess he
really-
did not recognize the air hit.
I'm really impressed by Habaduba's skills. Like, he played very well versus Rufus, even if he lost. And now he's playing pretty well versus Dexus. Dexus missed his combo again.
Yeah, he actually dropped 2 wall combos in quite a quick sequence. They're trying to go for the wrong continuation. And first time timing the Chief Hold kicks a little bit too early.
Yeah, but you managed to came back 1-1.
Yeah.
This will be on first to 3, so there will be a lot of adaptation on both sides.
Yep. Definitely expect that.
Oh,
Oh.
the wall.
I mean,
This stage is crazy for Rafael.
Yeah, Raphael's wall damage is so good.
Oh, nice.
Good step.
Wow. Wow.
I wonder if that was like a misinput going for 6-6A plus B there for Dexus. Maybe he tried to bubble because that was a bit strange,
Oh, yeah, that's
that
possible.
situation. Yeah.
Man. Habaduba playing so well right now, and Dax is freezing in guard. Hey, man, use your meter and do something. Attack. Oh. Okay, throw break again. No! This is one of the few matchup where Basil don't work.
Yeah.
Because there isn't no real horizontal used by Raphael.
Yeah, that was so close, but kind of, I guess what happened there, Habaduba managed to tech and avoid 6-6BB at the end
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
and punish it in time before actually the second hit came through.
Yeah, I think the stage helped a lot. And we will have another stage with walls, but more larger, so it will be.
I mean,
easier
usually
to-
wall stages are pretty good for Siegfried too, but I don't know.
Yeah,
This matchup is
That's true.
But yeah, like I so feel Dex's pain right now playing as Siegfried against Raphael, where you're getting that string pressure. If you don't, make the correct timed GI or something, it just feels so difficult to find a turn.
And he's doing the wrong answer. Like reversal edge is not the optimal answer. It's not working. You have to duck. You have to GI. But yeah, reversal is not a good option.
Oh, just yeah, it was a little bit maybe too obvious there.
Oh, nice A plus B slide. Nice AGA. Now he's putting pressure, and that might be a correct answer to not let Raphael play with his guards. But it's happening again.
Good A slide B though. Okay.
Okay, so charge that. That's a good thing to do. Now
Yeah,
goes for the pressing.
Makes sense to go for it earlier this time. He still has life to play with.
Oh, okay, goes for the damage. No.
Doesn't react to the reversal edge in time.
Yeah, and Raphael having all good option
Wow.
in reversal edge. Oh, a lot of damage actually.
Yeah, and it does.
I really like the fact that he used 2B to finish that match. Generally, people forget how 2B is a very, very good move for every character to finish a round. Because it's a poke which ends in tech crouch, it's fast, it's really good.
What about Siegfried's 2B, which is I-24?
Yeah, Siegfried's 2B and Nightmare are less good, but
I think, to me, Siegfried's 2B is maybe one of the worst moves of the
Yeah.
character. I don't understand the move because,
ooh, the whiff punish!
yeah, that was nice.
He's waiting! He's waiting for the mix up.
can-
Habaduba is guarding. He's not wanting. Oh, nice! Nice!
You kind of a shame for Dexus, he had to get that guard break in to
Yeah.
guarantee that round, but he can still make a comeback for sure. Oh,
Nice.
why does he jump there? Did he try to step? Maybe accidental jump. Or he was reading a base hold A, I don't know.
Yeah,
else.
seems clearly a match where the advantage is for Abaduba. It's like Dexys is mostly struggling, trying to keep up.
But that's
nice.
a good Kriegel edge, good.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, Abaduba was a little too maybe creative here. Was doing the damage.
Not quite.
Oh, he could have finished with just a 2A.
Yeah, but gets the round. That was impossible to predict.
Very tight match.
Yeah, now difficult though for Dexys is that Habaduba has 2 full bars and he has nothing to answer. I don't know why Habaduba isn't already going soul charge really. Oh no, that's 142 damage. If you get that 6-8.
Oh! And here it is, guys. Everything happened in 20 seconds. 10 seconds maybe.
Yeah, that's the biggest damage wall combo starter Siegfried can get. If he gets that 6A counter hit into 6AA wall splat, it's 142 damage.
Holy
And
hell.
it's so much. And actually, I think what the Dexys did, he even delayed the last hit and then caught Habaduba trying to tech and got even extra damage. So it was more than 160 probably. Insane.
Yeah, completely. And the excellent play from Dexys. Habaduba is completely now less confident because, yeah, he just nearly get robbed.
Yeah, he was 2 rounds up and then suddenly Siegfried just Siegfrieds you.
Yeah, and you see exactly the same happening right now. Like he's dominating the neutral, taking the first round. Seems like it's Siegfried is struggling.
Yeah, a lot.
Gets a grab into wall. How much damage was that?
Yeah, that looked about equal.
Yeah, 140.
Yeah, probably
Man.
140, 150.
I'm embarrassed.
But let's see, can Dexys make a miracle comeback again? Or
Oh, nice.
actually a good reversal edge there.
Yeah, it's a very good reversal edge because Raphael is one of the few characters which can do this move, which is I-16 and cannot risk anything because if you GI it, you will get only GI level 1. So reversal edge is the correct answer.
Oh, nice, goes for the slide kick and does so much damage in soul charge if Siegfried gets a slide kick in.
Dexys is playing very well in that match.
Very patient there. And it's a decisive round once again. How many games
Yes.
are we at for each? Is it 1-1?
It's 1-1, yeah.
Okay.
So we have one more after. At least, yeah, at least.
Yeah, at least one more. Oh, he uses this 2-2-BBK string. Very rare to see from Siegfried. But
Good execution.
he also
Okay,
impressive.
nice. He uses Soul Charge with Life Lead, which is a good option actually. Might take a big advantage. Oh, nice, 6-6 BB. This is a very good option for Soul Charge.
Yeah, and correctly predicts the bubble, and Dexys is in real trouble here.
Yeah, real trouble, and Abaduba having another bar and winning that match.
I think maybe one of the things that Dexys could try is just like trying to hard read when Habaduba is trying to go to the shadow evade stance. Because if you guess it correctly, you can do 6B and it will counter hit and you get 80 damage. Yeah, like right at the end there, Habaduba finished with that shadow evade B. But if you predict that he will go shadow evade, you can get 80
So
damage.
you mean 6B into Chief Hold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get that counter hit, it's 80 damage for Siegfried.
Yeah, that's very good. I don't see a lot of Siegfried using that move. It's actually very good. It's take crouching, and it's doing
Yeah.
quite good damage in counter.
Well,
And the range
I've
is-
talked to Pantocrator about this, and he thinks it's not that good because instead you can just Wild Rising B, and it gives you more reward on neutral, whereas 6B doesn't really give you anything on neutral.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice damage. But still a little back in this man, and the commit on the reversal edge.
Yeah, nice 2-2k finish to be safe.
How many times I will see people dying by doing a reversal edge at the end of the round?
We've already seen it quite a few times in this tour. Oh, nice block
Oh, nice.
into Wild Rising B.
Yeah. One of the best punish I-16 punish in the game.
Just getting out-poked by Raphael now.
And
But
again,
again guessing right. Or reacting.
oh, what a contest!
Well, that's one problem. You know, even if you have big frame advantage, if Raphael just matches B, he can
Couldn't tell what was happening here.
just interrupt you. Oh, okay, interesting.
Nice damage. Oh, the guard flashing heal already, and again confirming a combo, going for a reset low. He's completely
wow.
pressuring. Oh, it seems so hard for Siegfried to get out from Raphael. Stance pressure.
Yeah, and it just seems whenever Dexus does try to attack, Raphael can just evade it with his evasive moves.
Oh, nice crouch. Again. Doesn't care.
Yeah, this is
Yes, full charge.
looking really bad. Last ditch effort in Soul Charge.
Oh!
Oh, nice block there though.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
good Soul Charge.
Yeah, good soul charge to not have to guess on the mix-up. Nice, nice block, but not the follow-up.
Yeah, doesn't expect the follow-up, and that is 3-1 to Habaduba, and means Dexus is left with 3rd place.
Yep.
Good showing once again from Dexus. Usually does make the top 4, and even though he lost in the top 8 on the winner's side, he does make his way through the losers to finish 3rd. So very well done once again.
Yep, and so we will have Rufus versus Habaduba. A Taki versus Raphael matchup again.
Yeah, just like last week, and we get a repeat of the winners' finals here. Let's see if
So-
Habaduba has answers.
Yeah, so what do you feel about?
Yeah, let's while waiting, let's check if we have any new Matcherino donations. Yeah, I want to just thank everyone who has donated. Where our top donator today was Silozen so far with $25. Hype, he writes us his message.
Welcome to the
Thank you very, very much, Silozen, who of course is very generous as a Siegfried player. All Siegfried players are very generous and perfect people who never make mistakes.
Yeah, thank you using the free coupon code, which makes this grow up actually. So it's
Yeah.
very nice.
But thank you also Balaveros for $10, Alashwiz for $3.50, and Edge for $1.20. All right, we are already in grand finals, and look, oh, that was close to a ring out for Rufus already. Will
Yeah,
that ring out?
it's like he tried ring out 3 times.
Why not? Just go for it.
Yeah, and A6 is pretty good. So
But yeah, Taki also has good edge pressure there.
Oh, nice wall combo here from Abaduba.
Oh, good duck.
Yeah, I was expecting this.
This is now going quite back and forth. It's very like the feel of the matchup is so different compared to when Siegfried is against Raphael, because actually Taki can contest
Yeah.
close range
That's-
much better.
That changed a lot of things. Of course. And now he is pressured in the corner. You don't know what. Oh no! Why
Did he
didn't
drop
do the
a
max
combo?
damage?
Yeah,
The max damage is 80 damage in counter it. It's nearly 80 damage, which is a lot.
yeah, that should have been Habaduba's round. But here we go again. Now Rufus is just taking charge.
Yeah, and again, both players has 2 meter. Don't use them. They are very conservative. Oh, he tried.
Oh,
He tried. He lost 1 bar, and now gets 1.
I mean,
And now
that
it's very-
kind of situation is a good place for Habaduba to ring out. I mean, full charge, because... Oh, that low. I don't know why, but I always get hit by that low.
It's actually quite fast.
It
Probably
is.
visible offline.
Yeah, I would think
I don't
so.
know how much it is.
I think it's one of those things that you'd have to practice that mix-up situation in training a lot to get a feel for it. Because usually I don't even expect it. I'm like, oh, that was the moment where Taki can do that. Whoops.
Oh, Grow. I don't think it's a good option at all, but we will see.
Interesting. Well, we did see him earlier beat Neon with Grow. So... no, wait, it was Domito. Maybe Habaduba is taking advice from Domito, who beat Neon with Grow, and thinks that's
Yeah,
the way to
but-
go here.
Really, Grow Taki is not a good matchup for Grow. Really.
I must say, I did not expect to see Grow in the grand finals.
I mean, Grow is a good pick versus slow character like Astaroth, Siegfried, Nightmare. But versus fast character, since he's about going in close range, he just struggled versus Taki versus Xianghua.
Yeah.
Even Raphael is not easy to deal.
And this is already looking very difficult.
Yeah.
Rufus dominating. Habaduba, don't let this be 3-0. Hey, I have an advice for Habaduba, and that is to play the best character. I mean, the coolest character, and that's Siegfried.
I mean, versus Taki, one of her worst matchup in the season 1 was Kilik. But now she has so good option to just go in and just not let Kilik keep out.
Do you think
I think
there is any character that like has a particular advantage against Taki? Oh, that actually worked nicely for Habaduba.
I don't know. So for the possession stance low, it's 20 frames, so it's not reactable.
Yeah,
22 frames, so it's
Yeah.
not reactable.
yeah, it's good. And I'm not sure, how are you supposed to even punish it, because Taki gets sort of grounded. I have to lab that move.
It's
Yeah.
minus 36 on block, so you probably can punish her on the ground.
Okay. I will have to, that is something I perhaps should have been practicing already way earlier, but I will do it right after this tournament. I will go look at that Taki low and what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Taki in season 2. Like, I'm one of the guy who think that this character is underestimated from season 1 already, and in season 2, since she gets a lot of buff, I really think she's really good. But nobody is agreeing with me, and the characters still feels middle tier. But I really think in the right hand, she's just a monster.
Yeah, I mean, Rufus has been like a dominant player in this online tournament since very early on in season 1. So I think you're right. In the right hands, a really good character. And it's just maybe there aren't that many players for Taki around the world. But Rufus is proving that she can be one of the best.
Yeah, and I don't understand why it still keep grow not working very well for now.
Yeah, it didn't really look like it was working. Maybe, I don't know, it
Nice
could be
duck,
that Rufus
but
doesn't have that much.
You see, he duck, but one of the weakness of Grow is not having good tech crouch option.
Yeah,
So-
his tech crouch moves are generally, he has that kick launcher, but it's very unsafe. Or slow, linear.
Yeah, it's slow. So yeah, it seems very hard, but he's doing pretty well in that round. Maybe he can take that round. Yeah, I got to counter it. Very risky.
Yeah. But
Nice 6-6-A.
kinda doing good
Whoa,
work.
doing great
Yeah,
work in
yeah.
that round.
Everything-
Wow, got to 2A plus B. What a round.
Just everything hit. Actually, everything.
Yeah. It's actually reactable. You can react to 2A plus B, but the first time you see it, it's not easy to deal.
Yeah, and if you use it sparingly, it's a strong move.
Wow, and already no life left. Oh, and you see that's the problem of using Fuzzy Guard. It's like you can duck a throw, but you cannot confirm with the max damage. Right?
I have maybe a theory, like maybe Habaduba is using Grow here because he does have good horizontals, and he thinks that Rufus uses step quite a lot, and he's trying to neutralize that, whereas Raphael can't do that as well.
Yeah, that's possible, but
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Game
Yeah.
over.
yeah. And this is it, guys.
3-0 for Rufus. What's the prize? Congratulations to this Russian god of online tournaments.
Yep.
GG's. No new champions so far this season. Just Rufus. Rufus.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to everyone who took part, and the top 8 especially. A really good showing. And congrats Rufus, Habadupa for 2nd, Dexys for 3rd. And thanks everyone for watching. I had fun.
Yeah, thanks everybody for playing this game in this pandemic period. It's not really
it's-
working well.
And it's
but-
nice to get good showings for the numbers. Like we had 37 people take part,
Yeah,
and like
that's pretty. That's very good. I think every game is doing. I mean, sometimes you have less interest, sometimes you have more interest. Something that is very important to know that Soul Calibur community is generally a very solid community. So even if the numbers goes down, there will always be some players who will still play the game. So yeah, just came back, play the game, and wait maybe for the world tour coming back. We'll
and
see.
by the way, thank you again to Silozen for donating another $15 on top of the previous 25. Double hype, love heart is his message. Thank you, Silozen. You're the best.
Thank
clearly-
you, man, for supporting the community so much.
clearly proving the Siegfried players are the best of the best. If not as players, then as people.
The generous ones.
Absolutely. And well, that's all for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Silo Zen MVP, most definitely. And we'll see you next week. Perhaps with a different commentator team, but another hype tournament. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you again, the Soul Calibur European team, Phantasm, who continue doing this tournament with very lot of interest around it. Thank you a lot to the Soul Calibur community who is watching this. Thank you for the players who are playing, even some old veteran players who are coming back to play some online because there is nothing else to do right now. And see you next time.
Yeah, thank you G Fuel for sponsoring this as well, of course. And,
Yes.
everyone,
See you.
bye bye.
Yeah.